Y'all remember that time Rick and the gang found the prison, cleared the yard, and then stumbled upon these dimwits while amputating Herschel's bitten leg? No doubt about it, these five guys were exceptionally stupid. Like, they were locked in a prison cafeteria for 10 months, and they still weren't able to deduce that the world had actually ended. They literally saw a rugged, blood-covered group bust into their prison lunchroom, clearly running from whatever was banging on the doors, all in order to amputate some fossil's lower leg, and even after seeing that, they were still thinking about making some phone calls.
Better call Saul!
Let me give y'all some perspective here. Operation Cobalt firebombed Atlanta and other major cities around the country. The CDC blew up in Atlanta. Shane killed Otis. Rick killed Shane. The Ricktatorship was established. The governor was ruling over the thriving community of Woodbury. Morgan went on to lose his mind. Rick and co. survived the winter on the road. And seasons 1 through 3 of Fear the Walking Dead all happened while these smooth-brained morons were pissing, shitting, and jacking off in a broom closet. Yeah, that's how long they were in that cafeteria. And they legit couldn't connect the most blatantly obvious dots together. But if you think that's bad, Tomas, the pseudo-tough guy in the prison, was even more imbecilic than the rest of his crew. After having emancipated the prisoners and after informing them of the grim reality outside the walls of the prison, Rick tries to lay down the rules for Tomas and his gang. And Tomas, despite just discovering that Rick and his people have seen and been through some serious shit, Tomas just decides to get all aggressive for no real fucking reason. Dude was out here thinking puffing his chest like some zero-earning, soap-dropping gangsta was gonna be enough to make a literal Giga Chad back down. But even then, after roasting the hell out of Tomas, Rick takes the high road and offers Tomas a generous deal. Rick and his crew will help clear out a cell block for these dingbats, all in exchange for some food. But Rick also goes on to make it painfully clear that he'll kill Tomas if he does anything stupid or if he even dares to get close to his people. Given that Rick didn't have to be this amicable, and given the fact that Rick could have just killed Tomas and his people on the spot, you'd think Tomas would probably learn to play nice and maybe foster a working relationship with Rick. Cause, that would just be the smart thing to do. But nah, Tomas decides to just behave recklessly in order to assert some form of alpha male energy that he really didn't have. Like, Home Skillet really didn't know that Rick was literally him. And then, like a total bitch, he spared no effort in order to get Rick fucking Grimes killed in the middle of a Walker horde. After this scummy, limp-dicked assassination attempt, Ricky Dicky Doodah Grimes gave him the most casual death glare, right before he cut this man from the team. Guess you can call that a slice of life. Broham clearly got Rick's point, didn't he? Some could even say this scene was pretty edgy. Alright, I hear you. I'll stop with the shitty puns. It's fairly clear to me that Tomas could have had the good life. If he had just been a bit more amenable and frankly grateful, Homeboy could have been part of the Grimes crew, like Axel and Oscar. I mean, yeah, Oscar got dropped during the Woodbury rescue mission, and Axel got domed by the governor. Mid-conversation, by the way. But still, at least being a decent dude with positive IQ points could have improved his longevity. Who knows, maybe he could have survived until the governor's second attack or even longer. Be that as it may, I want to take some time to talk about Andrew now. This dude got T-Dog and Lori killed, which is legit a greater kill count on the core Atlanta group than the governor in Season 3. But what exactly was this dipshit's plan? He goes to get revenge and then he tries to get Oscar to join him, insisting that they can retake the prison together. But like, fam, you clearly couldn't clear the prison yourself in the 10 months you spent jacking off in a broom closet. Why didn't you just drop your weapon and accept Rick's authority? I mean, clearly he's a fair guy. He didn't kill Oscar and Axel. And I would dare say that it was quite clear that Tomas wasn't worth it. I mean, just look how he put Big Tiny down. Now, even discounting his inability to capitulate to Rick's claim over the prison, Andrew actually would have been better off just not returning to the prison. Man was clearly talented at running away from walkers and getting out of sticky situations. He would have been fine for a bit on his own. Anyways, if you like this sort of content, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Click the bell as well, that way you may be notified when I publish a new video. And also remember that you may opine anytime if you feel so inclined down in the comment section. I'm Captain Gold and I hope to see you in my next Gold Standard video.